What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news could be the catalyst for this asset for this week. But it didn't happen, and I will explain you why it didn't happen. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video regarding Mullen about 2 or 3 days ago, somewhere at this point or even at this one. And on my previous video, I've told you that we have a decent probability to see the short squeeze, and let me explain you and let me give you my 2 cents regarding this company in general if you didn't see any of my previous videos. I am a bear on this company. I think and I'm pretty sure that this is the worst company that might be in your investment portfolio. This company exists for almost 10 years, and for these 10 years they didn't sell any vehicles at all. Even the recent vehicle that allegedly was sold just a couple of months ago, it is not a real selling. It is just a curtain that hides a lot of misleading information that is happening behind the scenes. And guys, I still stand on my position that you shouldn't invest in this type of companies, especially if you zoom out and if you take a look on its price action. That is inconsistent downtrend, and in a matter of just last couple of years, this asset lost about 99% of its value. And you shouldn't rely on this type of companies when the CEO of this company is trying to pull as much money as he can out of the existing shareholders' pockets. And I have to say that he already received, let me show you somewhere here, he already received in a matter of just several years from September 2019, more than $150 million. And guys, for now, I have to say that the only catalyst for this company is their so-called production. And I have to say that they made an event in their Tunica plant, and they showed that they are they started basically this production cycle, and I have to say that it is nothing else but smoke and mirrors, because they don't have any chances to produce these vehicles from scratch. They just buy these vehicles from Chinese manufacturer. And let me show you that we have several updates from the importgenius.com website. As you can see, we are on Mullen Automotive website, Mullen Automotive web page, which shows that they have 5 shipments in total. And the recent one is this one, that was the arrival date of which is August the 10th. And they delivered 4 Mullen iGos. And this means we might see another news that might be published in a matter of next several days, in order to try to pump the share price. On top of that, since I made my previous video, they published several news, first of which was made on August 28th, and it says, Fox News, Mullen Automotive's new electric car factory in Mississippi marks milestone with debut of Class 3 EV truck. Next one, Mullen files a lawsuit against large stock brokerage firms, including TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, National Finance Service, and others. And this news was published on August 29th. And the last one, Mullen provides update on stock buyback program. And this news also was published on August 29th. And these 2 recent news was the main so-called catalyst that this company might have in order to push its price higher. But it didn't happen. As you can see, since August 29th, basically just let me switch again to 15 minutes time frame, and let me show you its price action for the last day, August the 30th. As you can see, the price of the stock decreased. And right now we are hovering on pre-market hours at roughly the same levels. And I have to say that about 55 cents price point becomes a decent support. But in general, I don't think that it might hold. Let me show you that a lot of people were anticipating this lawsuit as the major catalyst, because they thought that the only reason why Mullen Automotive share price is going down is the naked shorting of these stocks. But guys, let me show you this Twitter account. It is the Twitter account of Mark Basil. He is the lawyer, and he is the person who helps small companies to fight against illegal shorting. And he made this tweet just yesterday, and he said, Mullen, retail investors, here is an article by our firm that helps to explain dilution funding's effect on potential naked short selling and market manipulation. It's very important to understand how this works and the timing in order to identify a short play in advance. And here is this article in details, and I have to say that he explains, and his company explains what you should pay attention to in order to know the signs of dilution. And let me show you again some of his posts right here. So, Mullen shareholders, I have spoken on one of the biggest causes of short selling, and that's on abusive dilution funding, whether through convertible notes or ridiculous warrant exercises. Unlike Wes Christian, who attacks the brokers, rightfully so, our firm attacks the founders. You see the market knows when the Rule 144 waiting period is up, allowing those founders to convert their debt into discounted stock or exercise warrants at ridiculous discounts. The whole market knows that on day 181st, after closing the funding, millions of shares will start to flood the market, allowing them to cover their short positions and buy up cheap stocks, which was driven down to cover. So we sue the founders under RICO and or securities laws to cancel those transactions, prevent further dilution, so the brokers have nothing to look forward to cover, and then get the value of the stock already taken as damages back into the hands of their issuers. We have won several major court battles along the way and have made law. I tell you this because you as retail traders need to understand dilution funding. Hope this helps. And as you can see, he cautiously said that potentially the problem is not in short sellers, but the problem is in the board of directors. On top of that, let me show you another tweet that was written by Mark. He wrote, I think so. Wes Christian is a leading attorney in his field. And regarding David Michery, retail should understand that the company he is building is capital intensive. Without a secondary offering S1 for $250 million, very hard to get to that valuation to pass SEC and NASDAQ compliance. He had to look to different sources of funding. This happens with all new companies. And I have to say that it is quite a ridiculous statement, because we know that this company exists almost 10 years in a row without any substantial achievements. Mullen is building a line of vehicles. Look how much Musk had to rise to do that. Billions. But the funding deals may have been unlawful from the founder's side, not the issuer's side. I haven't looked too deep into them, but whether I see warrants, I am skeptical. And he said in his statement that Elon Musk had to spend billions of dollars to build a lineup of vehicles. And I have to say that it is quite a ridiculous statement that Mullen achieved the same exact goal in a matter of just a couple of years within a fraction of this money. They didn't achieve it. All of their vehicles is Chinese-made vehicles, and you can find it on the Chinese websites like this one. This is Mullen iGo. Next one is Mullen Class 1 electric cargo van and Mullen Class 3 truck. And definitely it is not their vehicles, it is the vehicles that they are importing. You can find this data in the importgenius.com website. And the number of vehicles that they imported is not the highest one. It is just several vehicles, and it cannot make any difference to drive the price of these shares higher. And that is why I still stand on my position that you shouldn't buy this stock in your investment portfolio. And the only reason how you can benefit from this price action is to make a short-term trades. But to do so, you have to know what are you doing and how to properly manage your position and what should you expect next within upcoming several days. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.